Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for my third update for Pandos Eyeshadows 2025. And did I just put on makeup at 9 p.m. just to film a video? Yes, I did, because it's a good one. It needs to be done because I get to roll out eyeshadows and roll in new ones. This project was, of course, started by Alexandra Sjösten many years ago, and I've been doing it for many years, and I completely randomize my eyeshadows, and the goal is always to hit pan. Nothing else satisfies me unless some eyeshadow just doesn't work, or I might not roll in similar like shades if they are too similar to like my palette eyeshadows or something. But yes, they roll out once they have pan, and I do have some pans to show you. First up, we have two eyeshadows that have been in for 2 months, and the first one comes from this palette, Revolution Life on the Dance Floor After Party. And there are a lot of pans in this palette, and this is the new one. So last time I had used this one only twice. I used it 5 more times. We're up to 7 and a pan. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I had used it 3 times and now we're at 9 and we have pan. So yeah, I realized that this wasn't a very hardly pressed eyeshadow, so I kind of knew it was coming, but I still had to focus my efforts on it to hit pan. But pan it is, and this one is gonna roll out. And then we have this one, and this palette has one of my very favorite shades of all times, but it wasn't the one I rolled in. And this guy has given me some grief, but let's look at it. It's this one, and I do have pan, but I almost just scraped this eyeshadow out of here. It has, like, it was very dry and gritty from the get-go, but it's now super gritty that it almost like was hurting my eyes when I put it on. So it now has pan. I think it can stay, but I'm not gonna use it. This is my absolute favorite shadow of all times. I haven't used it in a while, so I hope it's still good. But this, I mean, I didn't very much care about it when it was brand new, so whatever. We have pan. Last time, this one I had used twice, and now I've used it 5 more times, and we are at 7. So did I go digging? A little bit, because I was very angry at this shadow, and a lot of times I did use like a very tiny brush to have it in the inner corners of my eyes, or like the inner parts, so I was able to concentrate on one spot and just go down. But I was able to have pan. I almost just chucked it, but then I was like, it wasn't giving me a reaction. Like, once it was on my eyes, it was fine, but just like swiping it on, like once I had it like all over my lid, and I was like, too much. I'm also I have issues with textures, so yeah, but it's gonna roll out, so that's good. Then last time I was able to roll in 2 new shadows, and one comes from this Revolution dupe palette. It was the only original shadow in here that I didn't have pan, because I tried to, this was one of my focus palettes. Was it last year that no, 2 years ago, that I was trying to hit pan on all of these in Pandos eyeshadows, like in order, I think. Where are we? Here. It has pan. So now this one doesn't belong in here. It was repressed from a palette I decluttered, and it already had pan in that palette, but now it doesn't anymore. But now this one has pan, so the original shades all have pan in here, which is super exciting. And this one I used 7 times to hit pan, so that's that. And this one has like a very dark undertone, so I tried to put it all over my lid, but it was too dark for me, so it was an outer corner shadow, as it has been for its entire existence basically. Then the last one, more Revolution, or this is I had Revolution Black Velvet, and I rolled in this guy. No pan. What happened? I don't know, but we have a dip. Yeah, this palette is also very very loved, but this guy, I do love this shade. It's on my eyes today with Soul blended in the crease, and yeah, it does have a baby dip, and for some weird reason I also used this one 7 times, but no pan. And I think it might need maybe 5 more, or I don't know, but I'm happy to use it. And while we are here, let's give it a swatch so that it's ready for the new colors once I have them. It's very light. You can, like, this can be built up. I can almost use it like a very first transition shade, just boop boop boop, or then more in the crease to kind of deepen it. Before we roll in new ones, let's talk pan percentage, which is my biggest motivator, or yeah, one of my big motivators. Last time I hit the 50% mark, and this time I've hit 8 more pans since last update, and now I have 264 pans in my collection, and the pan percentage is now 52.3. So we're moving towards the 100%, which is the ultimate goal, obviously. But yeah, we're now more than halfway, so I'm just gonna keep on going. So now we need to randomize, and I have 235 eyeshadows that can be rolled in. No pan, not in another project, and so on. Let's do them one by one, so that if I need to roll out like a new one is 152. Let's see. 152. Ooh, Revolution Rainbow. I haven't used that in a while, but it's a nice spring palette. Even though it was kind of a Halloween. I don't know if it was actually a Halloween thingy. Wavelength. No idea. Okay. It's an orange, which I think let's give it a swatch, because I think this is gonna be a lighter orange than the one that is my Joker shade in Deck Panning. I think, yeah, that's gonna work. It's not too similar, but they are gonna play nicely, I would say. So we're gonna roll in this one. I have maybe used it like, did I do like a project level up level 2 for this in a like just another project? I haven't done that project because I'm scared of using every shadow more than once. But I think I might have done level 2 for this. But anyway, yeah, maybe used twice. But these are very shallow pans and usually quite easy to hit, so yeah. One shadow done. Let's pick another one. That rhymed. 175. 175, where are we? Oh, what's a beauty, Dragon Eye. That's actually in my draw of things I'm kind of panning, but then this gets an honorary staying in the drawer, and it still has the... So this is gonna be the first one that doesn't have pan. Let's see. Just look at how pretty it is. Yeah, I think it... I was thinking that it's probably one of the warm mattes because I haven't used those much. But it's this one. I think it's... Let's see. Let's give it a swatch. I don't think it's similar to... Yeah, it's more pink. It works. They look very similar on camera, but the other one is definitely orange and this one is more peachy pink. Which peachy pink is not the best color for me, but I think I can make it work with like the oranges and browns or just more pinky pinks. These weren't too difficult to hit pan on. What am I showing you? In the mirror. But yeah, I think I can do it. Last one. That's gonna be 95. Here in my lipstick. 95. Ooh, that's that's a deep... No, it's not a deep powder shadow. It's right above. Ooh, alien palette. Tall Grey from the Alien palette. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, is it gonna be... Yeah, because it's Tall Grey. It's gonna be another grey. Is it gonna be... Let's swatch it beside the... I don't think I mean, I like grey, but is it gonna be way darker? Yeah, it's gonna be way more pigmented. Let's just go with it. I'll have 2 greys to work on. Other one is gonna be more deeper than the other. So yeah, and this one has kind of a head start because yeah, I do like cool tones and greys and stuff. So yeah, I haven't used this palette in a while. So maybe I'll have an excuse to dip in some of the other ones as well. So that's gonna be the new color story. Not very springy, even though like kind of if you like look at individually, like these are could be classified as spring, but then the gray is kind of, yeah. But I mean, I can work with this. I like grays and stuff, so not a problem. And these I can incorporate with a lot of stuff, so I'm happy with these. And the palettes are fun. I mean, I mean, look at it. Makes me so happy. Okay, that is everything. I'm just gonna go and wash my face right off and go to sleep. Well, not yet, because I'm a night owl. But anyway, that's what we got. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.